There are heroes who do not want to be called heroes, in fact. And that is flotilla members and Greta Thunberg specifically. Obviously, last week, 43 boats were intercepted by Israel. One of them got within 9 miles of the shores of Gaza. There are 9 more boats on their way under the banners of the 1,000 Madeleines movement. One of those boats I spoke with the other day, they're called Soul of My Soul, based on the grandfather who has, held his dying grandchild and said, "You're my soul, my soul." I mean, this is the kind of beautiful resistance that we're seeing right now. 341 out of the 479 activists that Israel has detained have been let go. Taig is apparently
he's free. He's out. Greg Stoker is out.
Mandla's free too. Greg Stoker is free.
Yeah,
Greg Stoker's free. These are I don't know Mandla.
Mandela.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, I wouldn't know him. Grandson of Nelson Mandela.
We call that the Mandela effect.
It just got out before,
yeah. And here was Greta as she was released. And this is obviously after we learned that Israel apparently wrapped her in an Israeli flag, made her kiss the flag, dragged her by her hair. Tortured her, treated her horribly.
Leaders, so-called leaders who are supposed to represent me, who continue to fuel a genocide, death and destruction, they do not represent me. And this is a last resort. That this mission has to exist, it's a shame. It is a shame. And I could talk for a very, very long time about our mistreatment and abuses in our imprisonment, trust me, but that is not the story. What happened here was that Israel, while continuing to worsen and escalate their genocide and mass destruction with genocidal intent, attempting to erase an entire population, an entire nation in front of our very eyes, they once again violated international law by preventing humanitarian aid from getting into Gaza while people are being starved. And we want to also emphasize that we do not only need humanitarian aid to enter Gaza, we need an end to the siege, we need an end to the occupation and the oppression. This action was challenging our extremely violent business as usual that is preventing these war crimes from happening.
That's a little bit of what she said. She was also interrupted by someone who screamed hero at her. And she said, no, we are not heroes. The people of Palestine are heroes. And this is the most minimum that we could possibly do. Mm-hmm. I love her so hard. I love that she refuses to be a lib.
I know.
I love that she also, played the hits. Let's be real. The hits are our leaders. Our leaders.
Yeah.
I don't know if she said "how dare you," but she did say "shame."
Oh yeah.
She said the shame.
Yeah.
So when that, I don't know. There's something about the Greta voice that really gets me in the feels.
Right. It's like hearing Oasis play Wonderwall.
Exactly like that.
Yes.
And there's a little bit more that she had to say. I just love, again, they can't make her a lib, and she really sees this as part of a longer trajectory of fighting for liberation and freedom.
I will continue to fight for a free world, a world free of all forms of oppression and racism, where we put human and planetary well-being over short-term economic profit and geopolitical control for a few. And that might sound naive, but I would any day choose being seen as naive over having double standards and not doing anything in the face of injustice. And I urge everyone to join the global uprising for justice, freedom and equality, and to apply real pressure on our governments and institutions to fulfill their legal obligations to ensure human rights for everyone. We have truth, morale, international law, justice, love, history, and solidarity of the world, as well as basic common sense on our side. The war criminals have hate, lies, and weapons. Justice will prevail. Free Palestine.
I love her. I would rather be called naive than have a double standard. Like, I love that. Basic common sense.
Mm-hmm.
So that is inspiring. There's also more, though, because not everyone, and I don't know if organizer Tiago of Brazil, I believe originally, has been released, but there's something he wrote that has been shared by Global Samud, which is the movement. I mean, he was one of the main organizers. He wrote, today is Monday, October 6th. We're now in the Kitzot prison in the middle of the Negev desert in occupied Palestine. We've been here for 5 days since the Israeli Navy intercepted our humanitarian nonviolent solidarity mission that aimed to break the illegal siege of Gaza and create a humanitarian corridor. Since we were illegally intercepted in international waters, we've suffered many violations. Many of us have been physically assaulted, threatened by dogs, deprived from sleeping, aimed by lasers and live shotguns, subject to all kinds of psychological abuse, from putting people for hours in excruciating positions, taking buses adapted as prisons with the heat on, creating a heat chamber, and dealing with so many threats all the time. Since they know I'm the organizer of the mission, they not only did all that, but they also took me to many long hours of interrogation with intelligence officers and even with the IOF themselves. After standing my ground and defending Palestine, they kept threatening my baby daughter, spat on my face, took me with soldiers for a walk in the desert while threatening to kill me. I mean, this all just sounds very Guantanamo / like, cartel behavior.
Right.
Take someone into a desert, surrounded by people, make them think you're gonna, like, what could Tiago tell them that they want to hear? Like,
right.
what is this?
Yeah, and it's funny because it's like so clear that so much of Israeli society, including the IDF, like has bought into its own propaganda. Like, they truly do believe that the only reason for any of this is because this is being organized by Hamas. They truly cannot.
I just feel like the whole country is a psyop at this point.
Right? But it's weird because
the
they've
whole
all,
country.
because like, you'd expect people, doing a psyop to know they're doing a psyop and to.
No, it's like the Truman Show for the people
like
that
the
are
Truman
living
Show,
there.
totally.
It's like a
100%.
psyop, but the people living there are living. It's like
they don't know. Yeah,
they don't know,
like,
and they're
what
sort of
would
like
you
going
do?
through the motions as if this humanitarian activist has any information, as if they're actually fighting a war.
Right. Yes. Yeah. And so, like, when you see this type of behavior, it's so, I guess, like, I don't know, removed from reality.
Yeah.
That you can't even like fully understand what's going on unless you look at it as like, oh, they actually just do believe that Greta is like Yahya Sinwar's buddy. like they truly
the number
think...
of people who are terrified of Greta, and it's so funny though, because not to make it all about her, but it really is because she isn't a lib. She's not going to sugarcoat for you. And also, like, it's why Peter Thiel talks about her all the time. Elon Musk talks about her.
The Antichrist.
He thinks she's the Antichrist.
I actually think the Antichrist is Peter Thiel and Sam Altman in a trench coat.
Yes,
oh, yeah,
100%.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I don't know who.
We can all agree on that. Like, what do you mean, Greta? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I love when the world's moistest man is just like, that person's the devil.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlike me, who bathes in God's light. It's like,
why are you 107 degrees right now?
Why are you sweating like the guy from like Total Recall who's trying to convince Schwarzenegger to take the pill? And then he realizes, oh, he's sweating, and then he kills him. It's a good movie. You guys should,
it's a great movie.
You guys should.
They also were subjected to Itamar Ben-Gvir, again, someone who's been convicted of hate crimes by Israel itself, who somehow is still in the Israeli government. Ben-Gvir really wanted a moment with the flotilla members, and activist Kieran Andrew of the UK speaks after this. But just take a look at what Ben-Gvir does.
תומכי רוצחים. אגב, האוניות שלהם נמצאו קרחנה שלמה. הם לא באו באמת, לא למשט, לא לעזור, אלא הם באו בעד עזה, בעד הטרוריסטים. אלה טרוריסטים. הם תומכי טרור. מה זה פה? הספינה שלהם. המפכ"ל בדיוק מראה לי את זה, יחד עם מפקד מחוז דרום. מחפשים כאן סיוע הומניטרי. יש כאן מטרנה אחד. מה זה? זה סיוע הומניטרי? אני לא רואה פה שום דבר. יש כאן, הייתה כאן מטרנה אחד, כמו שהמפכ"ל אומר, ודירה, כל חינגה אחת גדולה. איזה חינגה יש כאן? לא סיוע ולא הומניטרי.
Okay, sorry, I didn't simultaneously bring it up to translate, but basically it's Ben-Gvir going like, look at all these terrorists, they're the terrorists, and you hear Free Palestine, but that gets cut out because clearly this was put out by Israel as like a propaganda thing.
Right.
He goes to one of the boats and like, look, there's no humanitarian aid. There's baby formula, but that's it, you know. And look at it's messy, and you're just like, oh, buddy,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Meanwhile, here's Kieran's sort of interpretation of how that went down.
COVID's 2 days later.
Wait, hang on. This is what I was gonna do.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, hang on. This is like so long ago. Wait 1 second. Dun, dun, dun. Give me 1 second.
I like it because it's a live stream, so this is all happening right now.
I know. You just got to do music. You just got to go wait for music.
Yeah. Hey. Also,
Okay.
oh, here it is.
Yeah, so Ben-Gvir, I've got a personal message for Ben-Gvir. I look at the camera to say it. Ben-Gvir, you said you were going to lock us up under terror charges for 10 years. Well, what's going on, man? I'm back home. It's 2 days later. It was a failure. Everything the guy says is hot air. He's a repulsive slug. And everything he does is for show. He came out and said, you're all terrorists. We made him look like a mug. We all shouted free, free Palestine. And they were they were scared that we were going to get out of control. And they were also really shocked that we did that. They weren't expecting it. They expected us to be cowed like mice before a cat. Cowed into silence and reverence. And that's what he expected. He came out thinking that was going to happen. And instead we made him look like a fool in his own yard. And then he came to the prison cell. One of my friends spat at his feet. Wow. Someone else said, you're a baby killer. You know, it didn't go the way Ben-Gvir wanted. He wanted us to be locked up for 10 years. And I'm back in the UK 3 days later. Yeah. So came on the horse he rode in.
I mean,
Okay. Just so good.
Another indication that the whole country is a psyop.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
because they expected them to be like cowed and like they really are like huffing paint.
Right.
And this, I think, goes to the real impact of the flotilla, which is exposing Israel as the cowardly, bigots that they are. That their navy ain't all that. They got very close to coming in within distance of Gaza to the point where fishermen were able to fish and took the attention away. They didn't care that they were being locked up. They refused food, a lot of them, in a hunger strike. And I also think that many people did call and did protest. We saw the massive protests all throughout Europe in support of the flotilla members. And so it is symbolic in a way, but it really bursts the bubble. And as Matt has created a whole podcast dedicated to, it is about the illusion, to Lana, your point, the illusion of impenetrability, of righteousness, of victimhood, the illusion that they're the good guys, which is exactly that, just an illusion.
Yeah. And I also, just to talk about Ben-Gvir a little bit.
Please.
Have you ever seen a more the penguin looking ass in your entire life? I mean, it's just so funny.
What did he call him? A slug? He was a slug. Very accurate.
He looks like a miniature Jabba the Hutt. The guy straight up has a thin layer of mucus following him wherever he goes. And it's so interesting who Israelis find to be their leaders, who they find to be their right wing vanguard.
The supreme of the ethno state.
Right. Yes.
The cream of the crop.
But look at our people. I mean, look at Tom Homan.
No, of course. Well,
we definitely are.
Yeah.
No, we're not in there. Look at Stephen Miller.
Yes. Well, none of us are.
We're not declaring an ethno state yet.
I love how MAGA and Israel are similar. And it's our guys are tough and strong and muscular, except for these whom I love. Yeah. these moldy tangerines.
Yeah, exactly. They're straight up, Ben-Gvir looks like he in a previous life he was a seal who caught fish at SeaWorld. He's got
That's so mean to them. That is so
I
mean
know,
to
I'm
seals.
sorry, but he's got seal energy. You know what I'm saying? And so, like,
He definitely looks like he smells like a seal.
for sure. And I'm sorry, but like, whenever he does his tough guy routine, you have to like you smile at the fact that he is always surrounded by bigger, balder dudes who are just like, no, he is tough. He's a tough guy. And, like, he cannot be alone without a gun.
No,
He
no.
can't. He straight up can't. If you ever see any video with him, he's always got a gun on him.
Oh, actually, this is not just your imagining. He
No, it's
actually.
No, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
did he actually used to
carries.
eat fish in a SeaWorld?
Probably. I mean, he definitely at one point was running for mayor in Gotham and bit someone's nose.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/bitchuationroom. Do it.